Okay, so here we're going to take the head unit apart, and I'll show you, this was my guinea pig, and I did butcher it. The first thing I did was cut a hole in the bottom of it. That isn't wise because this head unit itself sits in here like this. Outward facing is the screen here, and it sits right on top of the integrated audio module. So running those FFC cables through there is putting a pinch on them, and that's a little unnecessary. So there's a bunch of tiny little screws in here that you see on my working model here. 15 of them to be exact. They're on the back, sides, bottom in here. I've already gone ahead and removed that, so I'll show you how relatively easy it is. This just slides off after you remove it. This is a little difficult to show to video. Let's see if we can get this here. Okay, so then you have the fiber optic coming out, but this, once you take the screws out, not much to this. Just gotta pull it out there. Not a problem. And then we'll just slide up this back. Okay. And I just got in trouble with my wife for dropping that on a wood floor. All right, then here's the circuit board. And what this connects to is this piece right here. You're basically fitting this in between the OEM and the touch screen. So this is it. It just unplugs. This cable right here comes out and becomes this. And the other one is connected here. I used a bridge device and plugged it into here. That's it. That's all you're doing on the back of the board. Like I said, I butchered the underside of it. This again was a guinea pig. I would recommend on this particular one, I drilled a couple of holes and mounted the board. The boards just mount by double-sided tape. I mounted the board on the outside. I drilled a couple of holes after I disassembled, and then put in some grommets so it doesn't put any pressure on these cables. This virtually back here, when it's in place, back of the screen, is untouched. There's no moving parts. You just have the fiber optic, the power, and the GVIF cable that you're plugging in here. And there's plenty of space behind the head unit, so these things don't get moved around and they don't get touched. So there you understand how it is to plug it in. This isn't that difficult to do, but again, if you're afraid of DIY, then stay away from it.